What's up, y'all? It's Randy, aka Naturally Fearless, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button to become a part of the fam bam. So as y'all can see from the intro, me and the fam will be doing Vlogmas again this year. If you don't know what Vlogmas is, that means I will be uploading videos every day from December 1st all the way to Christmas, y'all. Now, will I be doing vlogs every day? Probably not. I'll probably be doing vlogs and doing my normal content, you know, my hair care stuff. But I will still be uploading a video every single day. So make sure y'all stay tuned, because I know y'all love to see my girls. So y'all will be seeing them every single day now. But all right, y'all, so I am getting ready for the Christmas holiday. And this year I actually wanted to do Elf on the Shelf with Mila. She's gonna be turning 4 December 21st. It's actually Mila's birthday, but I wanted to do Elf on the Shelf with her this year because, you know, I just wanted to get into the holiday season, and I've never done it with my girls before. But I wanted to give y'all an alternative, affordable option to Elf on the Shelf. If you just don't have the cash to drop on an Elf on the Shelf, I wanted to show y'all my affordable option that I found for myself, okay? So I found these cute little adorable elves at the Dollar Tree, y'all, okay? They usually put these elves out, I want to say every year, but I saw them this year and they had some little brown skinned babies, so I went ahead and scooped up 2. I got one for Audrey and one for Mila. I really just wanted to see how Mila will react to Elf on the Shelf this year, so instead of me spending the money to get the real Elf on the Shelf, I went ahead and got the affordable Elf on the Shelf, because I mean, she's 3. She won't know the difference, and then she won't care. We'll still be having all of the fun that the name brand Elf on the Shelf would have, but we're just going with the more affordable option. And when you buy these little elves, their arms and legs are a little bit floppy, and then their bodies are like really like plush. So what did I do to fix that so the little elf would be able to bend and, you know, do everything that the regular elf would do? I'm gonna show y'all. I went ahead and grabbed these like pipe cleaner looking things also from the Dollar Tree, and I stuck those into the legs of the elf and the arms of the elf so it can have more of a bending situation going on, so I can bend the arms and legs any kind of way. All I did was just literally, I didn't like sew it or anything, y'all. I am not a sewer. So all I did was just open it up like down here towards the bottom and just stuck the I don't know what these things are called. I want to say pipe cleaners, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Got the wire and like the little fuzzy stuff around. I just went ahead and just slid it right through the seams, okay? So that gave me the option to be able to bend the arms and legs the way that I need to, you know, keep the story going. And then I also added some little Velcro on the hands. I had this Velcro at home already. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. I have a lot of craft things just laying around the house. But stuck some Velcro on the hands so the hands can stick together and, you know, really make the elf look like it's coming to life. I know you're probably wondering like, well, what about the book and everything? As you probably know, or you don't know, with the regular Elf on the Shelf, it comes with the little elf, it comes with the storybook and some other, I think like an adoption certificate or something for the elf so you can name it. So what did I do? You can also check the book out at the library. They have the book on YouTube. Like, it's different varieties of ways that you can read the story of the elf without actually getting the entire pack. And then I went on Pinterest, because Pinterest is life, and I printed out like a little welcome letter for her from the elf. Since this will be her first year, I will read this with her, with the elf, when I introduce it to her. And I'm gonna tell her the story of the elf and everything, so you know she's not confused and she totally gets it. And then I also printed out the elf rules for her so she can still know everything that goes along with Elf on the Shelf. So with the elf rules is please do not touch me. I will lose my magic, which that is from, you know, the name brand Elf on the Shelf. You're not supposed to touch it or it'll lose its magic. I got this also on Pinterest and I'm gonna put it in a protective sleeve and probably like post it up on the refrigerator or something so she can remember the rules to the Elf on the Shelf. And I did not forget the official adoption certificate where she can name her elf and sign it and everything just like the regular Elf on the Shelf. And I printed these out for free on Pinterest, y'all, so you can definitely make it happen. If you don't have the funds or you just don't want to drop the funds yet to buy the name brand Elf on the Shelf, go ahead and grab these affordable options and see how your little babies do with them before you go ahead and buy the other Elf on the Shelf. Depending on how she does with these this year, I may or may not buy her the other one for next year, but for this year, these will do. Okay, y'all, so I went to the dollar store and I got a couple other things that would be some ideas that you can do for your Elf on the Shelf, and I have to find things for this elf to do that don't take too much time, okay, but something that my kids will still enjoy. So I found these ornaments here. I thought that one day the elf can bring these ornaments and Mila could decorate these ornaments, you know, however she wants to, kind of like a DIY type of thing, which Mila absolutely loves. I found these little pom-poms that we can put inside of the ornaments, or I'm just gonna look up a couple things on Pinterest and how she could decorate these ornaments. And I thought that that would make this also a Christmas tradition for her every year, for her to decorate her own ornament. I also found this cute Elf on the Shelf coloring book, y'all, at the Dollar Tree. So like one of the days the elf can bring Mila this coloring book and like some crayons, or the elf could be coloring in it or whatever when she wakes up. And I thought that this was a really cute thing, and just like it adds the icing on the cake for the whole Elf on the Shelf experience. So I thought that this was super cute. And I found this cute like sticker book. Mila loves stickers and it has stickers all throughout it, so I thought that the elf could bring her these stickers one morning and she could just decorate it on some construction paper, or just like have another craft day. So once again, another Dollar Tree find. And this fake snow, I was thinking about just like spreading this on the table or like a cookie sheet or something like that, and kind of make the elf make like a snow angel, which I thought will also be extra cute and funny for her. And I found these stockings where she could color these stockings and kind of make her own design instead of having, you know, like your traditional stockings. I like to have things that my kids can do on their own, and Mila enjoys that type of stuff, so I always include her with all of my decorating and holiday decorating around the house. So I thought that this would be another cute thing that the elf can bring her for her to decorate her own stocking. And then also to go along with the whole decorating theme, I picked up these window clings. Also at the Dollar Tree, I always put up window clings during the holidays. This is like Mila's, you guys probably hear my kids, I'm trying to do this so that she won't see me, I'm trying to get it done. But I always get window clings during the holidays for any holiday seasons, because this is the part of the decorating that I let Mila do. Put the stickers all around the windows in the house, which she absolutely loves. So I thought that I would bring some Christmas clings that she can do. And then I grabbed some of the holiday bows, and I'm kind of going to use this, probably like just stick the bows somewhere like the refrigerator, or like on a cabinet or something, like the elf is climbing up the bows, or like the elf wrapped a gift or something like that. That's just a couple ideas that I came up with. I'm trying to get ahead of the game with this so I can make sure that I do this every day for her, but also try to stick on the affordable side, as well as using anything that you have around your house for these elf on the shelf ideas. They don't have to be all overly spectacular for these toddlers, y'all. They just like the thought of the imagination. Just put any imagination into it, and I promise you that I know she's gonna love it. So during my Vlogmas, I'm going to be taking you guys along this elf on the shelf journey with me. I'll try to capture the footage of Mila waking up and seeing her elf like every morning so you guys can see her reaction. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how I'm going to present the elf to her on day 1. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right, y'all, so the first thing I did was just grab a regular old recycled shipping box that I got from Amazon from one of my packages. Just had this laying around the house, so I went ahead and just grabbed that so we can use this. And I started to pack in her letter from Santa, her adoption certificate, and the elf rules, because I wanted to package this up like Mila was receiving a package from Santa. So we just using what we got, and then went ahead and put the elves on top of all of her letters and instructions and everything. Closed that box up really good and taped it up with some shipping tape. And then I found this shipping label on Pinterest as well, you guys. Printed it out for free, like she's really receiving a package from Santa, you guys. I'm telling y'all, Pinterest is just that deal. And then, even though Mila can't read, she does know her name and she recognizes it. So I went ahead and personalized it by adding her name onto the shipping label. And this is how I'm going to present the elf on the shelf to her, like she's opening up a package from Santa, and I know she's going to love it. So if you guys like this video, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in my next one.